Ladies and gentlemen, Roaring Kitty is back. He is active on Reddit today, Labor Day. First of all, hopefully you guys are all enjoying your weekend. We are now on KittyWatch, and we have a lot of tin to go over. Make sure to watch until the end of the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn post notifications on. Deep effing Value got a streak today on Reddit. Now, jumping into further detail, he likely earned the one-day streak by posting or commenting on Reddit today, September 1st, 2025, before 12:23 p.m. Based on his history and GME context, it was probably a market-related update or comment, possibly on Wall Street bets. Now, what's so interesting about this is, first of all, let's just cover this really quick. The image shows a Reddit streak, a new feature that Reddit started testing in 2024, and it tracks how many days in a row a user, in this case Deep Effing Value, has been active on Reddit by posting or commenting. Now, the streak is at 1 day, meaning he finally just became active. And why don't we see his post or comment or what it was that he published? Well, the Reddit streak feature rolled out in 2024 tracks daily activity, posts, comments, votes, or anything else, but doesn't automatically make that activity or content public. Okay, so this is important and interesting as well. So there's a possibility of a couple of things, and we'll talk about a couple of things. First thing I want to note, the last 3 times Roaring Kitty tweeted were all on 4-day holiday weeks. I also want to give a shout out to every X post that will be in today's video. Make sure to go check out their page if you find the content interesting. Now, I did verify everything that we're going to be talking about, and if I didn't, then I will state so. But the last 3 times Roaring Kitty did tweet were on 4-day weeks. Also, we go on, there's more tin. The 10-year-old previously dormant account, you can see right here, 10-year account age, also began to be active and log back in, get an achievement. This is also Roaring Kitty, u/Roaring Kitty. We also saw a post yesterday from Larry Chang with an ocean. And in my opinion, the interpretation means smooth sailing. Now, it gets even more interesting as to why Roaring Kitty may drop a post tomorrow, a YOLO post or a tweet or something along the lines of that this week. Now, before we continue to jump into this, I just want to say that we are running a Labor Day sale for my Discord server. If you guys want 10% off when you join the Discord, it's the top link. Make sure to use code GAMESTOP, all caps, no spaces, none of that stuff. So that is the discount code in the link in the description down below. September 1st, 1885, Doc Brown, trapped in the past, wrote a letter to Marty explaining what had happened when the DeLorean was struck by lightning and where he had hidden the car. Back to the Future Part 3, which is something Roaring Kitty tweeted about. Plus, the market's opening bell this morning will be the final death knell of Evil Corp on September 2nd, 2015. The first episode of Mr. Robot was broadcast, the final season of season 1, the final of season 1. Now, I'm not going to read this entirety of this to you, but the market's opening bell this morning will be the final death of Nell Corp. We hope as a new society rises from the ashes that you will forge a better world, a world that values free people, a world where greed is not encouraged, a world that belongs to us again, a world changed forever, so on and so on and so on. Now, we also have T minus 10 days until GameStop reports their earnings, September 9th. We also have the same day on yesterday, Ryan Cohen buying or increasing his GameStop stake in the company, which also aligns with why we might see a post from Roaring Kitty. We also saw Greg drop this post as well. And we look in the gematria terms, and this, let that sink in, is the same as Deep Effing Value. And then we also have the same thing, September 2nd. Comes out to Box of Chocolates, which is something that Roaring Kitty, this leads you into Roaring Kitty's tweet right here, where the very beginning, she says, and so you just ran. And then Roaring Kitty running with the mask on right here, right? So all signs are aligning that from this flat trading that we have been in, we are about to see a run. Same thing, September, Gematria, Bruno is a 420, which is Bruno with the green eyes on GameStop right here. Another signal as well. And we just saw an order that we recently covered of 10 million in premium on GameStop, shortly followed by a 7-4 710 or 741 order following right after. A symbolic nature from Roaring Kitty. We are seeing plenty and plenty of signs, and I think it's finally time to jump back on KittyWatch. Now, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below on the whole Reddit post or him becoming active. Do you guys think he's dropping a tweet? Do you think he's dropping a YOLO post? And is it going to matter for the chart, or is he aligning the move with his posts? What do you think it is? Do you think his post is going to move the chart, or do you think he's aligning his post with a move in the chart? On top of that, Bed Bath & Beyond, who wants to ring the bell with me Tuesday, September 2nd at NYSE for Bed Bath & Beyond, ticker symbol BBBY, back on and tradable on the NYSE, was under the merger BYON, and now is trading BBBY once again. There's a lot of tin to unpack here, and that would be for a separate video, but just know that all stars are aligning for moves on Bed Bath & Beyond as well, up to 2260, but moves for AMC as well as Gamestop. Now, over the last 90 days, approximately 38% of institutional investors also increased their AMC shares, with a net purchase of about 15.8 million shares, boosting their ownership by roughly 10%. In the data based on recent institutional holding reports, we saw an increase on GameStop's institutional ownership to all-time highs, as well as AMC's. On top of that, flight to safety intensifies as gold and silver continue to squeeze higher. And then also the treasury market has been going insane. We also need to pay attention to JPY 10-year yield. When the markets open, we need to keep a close look on the pressure on these swaps. We need to keep a close look on KittyWatch. Now the community is active. Now the community put their eyes back on it. And something to note as well, when GameStop's price action is quiet the way it is and has been flat trading the way it is, the non-real shareholders decide to keep their eyes off of it and completely forget about it until they miss the move. But we are here and we are ready and we are waiting for that move. Now, Binance is buying millions of Ethereum right now. This is something that can be taken out of context and isn't necessarily true that Binance is buying millions of Ethereum right now. But the fact that institutions or major retail whales, but likely institutions, are buying Ethereum right now on Binance's platform. Now, Ethereum is being loaded, and I've said time and time again, even though September is the worst month for stocks as well as crypto or Bitcoin, right, in general, I don't believe that is to be the case. You got to keep in mind that sometimes, even though it is the worst, we still see green Septembers. Take an example from 2010, where we were up 8.76%, right? I believe that we are in one of those scenarios. Now, keep in mind, we could see a bloodbath, right? There's nothing to say for certain, but I just want to let you know that this is what it's looking like. It's looking like small caps altcoins are about to follow along with meme stocks like GameStop and AMC, or quote unquote meme stocks, even though it's a company with 10 billion in cash and total assets, and probably more than that based on Bitcoin's run to 124K. Also, Ryan Cohen stated when he sees possible opportunities that will work for their own unique strategy, he will take action. So that's important as well. And we have seen a lot of red and pullback across the board. Metaplanet just bought another 1009 Bitcoin worth $110 million. And I also believe that shareholders also just raised or planned on raising up to 3 billion or something along the lines of that, don't quote me, to buy more Bitcoin. And then we have a whole scam going on with ticker symbol WLFI cryptocurrency, WolfI, rumors with the government, and then rug pulls shortly after. Just be very, very careful if you are leverage trading crypto. I am doing a little bit of that on the side. If you guys want to hear about that or want to know about that, just let me know in the comments down below. And also, as far as the Discord members watching this video, let me know as well if you want me to talk about that more in there. So if you guys are in the Discord and you also are leverage trading Bitcoin or crypto in general, and you want to hear my thoughts as well, just let me know. The top link for the Discord server, it's going to take you to whop.com, WHOP. Keep that clarified. And put in code GameStop, all caps. This is a Labor Day sale, and this sale will be up at the end of Tuesday. I'm just giving people time to watch today's video and go get the code in case they watch the video tomorrow. They will be able to get in the Discord. But you want to do it before you forget, especially now that we are on KittyWatch. Before we start a very important week, the custom indicator, my custom indicator that detects patterns for you and gives analogs and price targets following, is the second link in the description. Make sure to go get that. If you guys trade futures, but you don't want to trade with your own money, use my link and 50% off code LOTTO at checkout, all caps, for a top one futures prop trading firm account. And you can take payouts in this account when trading with their money. You can buy up to 3 accounts as soon as you go through my link. So this is an incentive for my subscribers only. So make sure to go do that. There are some other links you can watch as well. As far as earnings goes this week, NEO reports before open tomorrow. That's something I will pay attention to. Wednesday after close is a big one. We have Salesforce, ticker symbol CRM. And then we also have C3AI, ticker symbol AI. And then we have ChargePoint also reporting CHPT. Thursday after close, also fun, Broadcom, Lululemon. Both of those I'm watching as well. And then coincidentally, Thursday before open, we have Gill reporting, Keith Gill, right? Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Again, it's a fun video, a lot of tin to unpack. I went over it very quickly with you guys, but what we're seeing right now is, once again, smooth sailing from here. I believe GameStop share price is at the cheapest value-wise. Not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I can't give financial advice. This is all in my opinion. I'm just a dude on YouTube. Just keep that in mind. I believe it's smooth sailing, just like this picture shows, and that's just what I think. There's other things I can cover, but I think we cleared it all up. Roaring Kitty is giving signs that he's active. He's giving signs GameStop's about to run. And it's a 4-day week, coincidentally, once again. And yeah, I'm excited for this. Oh, there was another tin. Another piece of tin that I wanted to add in this video, but I couldn't find it after I accidentally clicked over it. I wonder if it's in my likes right here. There was very interesting tin that I wanted to cover in today's video as well, but looks like it got lost. Dang. Well, if I find it, I'll drop a YouTube short on it or something along the lines of that. I also want you to note that GameStop's earnings release, the specific release for their earnings, can be dropped early. So that will be interesting as well. If I were short sellers, or if I had to rebalance ETFs and deliver actual shares or something along the lines of that, I would want to do it before they report a disgusting earnings. So we're coming into a very, very fun week, a very, very fun possible week. And the second one institution starts to panic is a second institution starts to panic. And the same thing goes for the third, the fourth, the fifth, so on and so on and so on. Be very careful. You want to be with the right community, so get in the Discord. I love you all, guys. God bless. Lottery stocks out.